this, drive around the area a little bit. I'll give you some information. Last time we went through a shopping mall area and I talked about some of the hazards, and a lot of you had some really positive comments. So I'm going to take you through that. So obviously, I feel you should be warming up your vehicle before you pull off and drive. Well, we're in North America. It's very cold. It's about 24 degrees. You want the oil to circulate through the motor and let it warm up a couple minutes. You don't want to just jump in your car and get in and just drive really fast, because you got to let that motor warm up. No one wants to get into a cold car. I know I don't. And I'm not spoiled by any means, just regular car heated seats. Something really simple. Also, a lot of you across the world, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you need to. Really trying to grow the channel, bring you more behind the scenes information, let you learn about driver's ed, let you learn how to drive, how to be a defensive driver. What does a driver's ed instructor go through? What is a good driver's ed instructor? What's a bad driver's ed instructor? How to know if you're going totally off the rails. If this is a bad lesson, you might want to say, can I please pull over? I need to rest a moment, refocus. You need to take control of that situation. So whenever I back up, you see me looking out of the back window. I do have a backup camera, but I'm not going to rely on that. You got to look just like I'm looking. You look out your back window, take your time, and you back up really slow. Could be kids, could be anything. Okay? So you see me looking. I'm going to stay on the middle right side. And then there's a lot of cars on both sides. So you want to stay to the middle right and have good spacing. So Saturday mornings, typically I meet the clients. We drive. It depends on the drive. The first and second drive, we're in neighborhoods. We're on main thoroughfares. We're making right turns. We're making left turns. I'm assessing where they are. When you pay for driver's education, you're paying for your instructor, you're paying for the company, you're paying to get value. And you want to have a complete stop here for 3 seconds. Whoa, these brakes are so tight. And you want to stop. There's a car coming, the blinker on, okay? I'm clear. And then you want to turn smoothly. A lot of beginners are on the right, all the way over to the right. Could even hit a parked car. So when you're driving, you just want to casually look around. You want to scan. And if you're just staring straight ahead, you're going to hit a car. And if you look ahead, you can squeeze. A lot of beginners just wait till the last second and then they slam the brakes. 1001, 1002, 1003. If you've seen some of the other videos, and hopefully you have, the only way you've seen them is if you subscribe. If you've seen some of the other videos, I was down in Texas the last couple of weekends. We made some videos down there, drove to Houston, was at Prairie View on campus. Really some good content, very nice. You need to subscribe. A lot of people look at the channel, but they're not subscribed. So I need you to subscribe. Also, I have a podcast. It's called Driving with Myles. One of my students told me about it. She said, hey, Spotify, they have a setup where you simply download the app and you make an account. It really has helped me kind of connect with other people, give people therapy for driving. So I'm going to come up and stop. You see me looking. This is the inside view. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the expressway around. So I'm looking and I'm going to turn. You got to look. If you don't look, you're going to end up pulling out in front of a car and scare your instructor. And we're not trying to do that. Okay, so I'm going to flip the screen around. All right, so I'm getting over to the left lane. You should hear the blinker. And I do practice what I preach. When I drive, I put all these fundamentals in. If I get 2 or 3 tickets, big tickets, I'll lose my driver's ed endorsement. I'm not going to do that. I can merge in right here. The line is broken. And then I'm squeezing my brakes real easy. This is a very dangerous ramp. I've seen cars go off into the ditch. We've seen accidents here. So you got to be mindful. We have a green turning arrow, so you need to know what these arrows mean. And that's a pretty nice truck up there. Gray's a really beautiful color. You got these chevron alignment signs. If you don't know what these mean, you're going to end up rolling your car off the road into the ditch. So I'm just taking my time. And I see traffic, but I'm not going to panic. I'm at 31 miles an hour. And then I gradually want to lay into that throttle. And I'm going to get over. That's a pretty good merge, coming out about 60. And you have to be able to do that. And if you can't, you're going to get marked down. You might not be able to pass. And we all are different, right? You know, some people have been in trauma and accident. Other people have not. So when you're driving, you need to communicate to your instructor. This is why I always try to ask, you know, tell me about yourself. I'm very social. Every instructor is different. Some instructors are really quiet. When I was trained, my instructor was quiet, but they gave me a lot of support. They gave me a situation where a student had panicked and hit the gas instead of the brake. You know, I was fresh out of college, fresh out. And you just have to act. You can't hesitate, because if you hesitate, it's going to be a loss of life. So teaching driver's ed is very serious. I'm going to get you back on this curve. Okay, so we're coming off this curve. I'm lifting my foot, going real easy. Now I turn on my blinker. You can have your blinker on all the way up the ramp. You can turn off your blinker. And then you want to see the rear of the tires. So I'm going to take you through another really challenging course. People do act different when you're in a driver's ed car. It's like a red alert or something. They're really mean to us. They tailgate us. They cut us off. They turn on the wrong blinker deliberately. And I'm going to try to take you through this journey. I'm going up, and then I'm going to get into the first lane, because I'm going to take you through an area where there are a lot of pedestrians, so you can really see real life of how I teach, what students go through. So this light is for us. Blinkers on. And I want to see you come to a nice complete stop, because sometimes pedestrians walk here. Now, I can turn on red. And I'm going to turn. And I know you see the curb. If you turn too short, you're going to hit it. A lot of signs here. So I'll take students through this. We'll go through here about 5 times. I want to see you master this area. Take your time. So I'm going to take you through the whole course. And sometimes rain can freak out students. And if you have bad tires on your car, it can freak you out too, because you know you're going to slide and crash. Okay, we got to make a right turn up here. That gray vehicle kind of turned on the blinker at the last second. It's all timing. You can see that car to the left of the blinker. And then I'm going up really slow. A lot of pedestrians. Some will walk out, some won't. People with big trucks think they can dog us out. Got to be that defensive driver. So I'm just covering my brake. I'm at 10. I'm just scanning left and right. Kids could come out. And I see the pedestrian. I'm making a little room. Looks like they're vaping or something. Smoking is terrible for you. I'm not judging. Don't smoke. And then I'm going slow. I'm going to let the pedestrians go by. I'm covering my brake. This guy's looking at me. See him looking. He's spinning on the ground. Nasty. Everyone's smoking today, man. So I'm going to let him go by. And then the danger is to the left. You can't see people. So I'm going to go really slow. This car is showing the car. Then I went by. So I'm going to take you through this a couple more times. It changes every traffic scene, right? You've got to be a defensive driver. So I'm looking left and right. I'm going to show you this. Okay, I'm looking left and right. See me looking? And then I'm going to go straight down. So literally, look where you want to go. If you don't look, you're going to end up hitting something. Okay, so I'm scanning. Going slow. And I'm going to come up and squeeze my brakes. This is an uncontrolled intersection. We're the side road. And then I do have to show you where the wipers are. These do need to be replaced. They're kind of raggedy. That's a term my dad used to say. You look raggedy, boy. That means you're a mess. So I want to come up and stop for 3 seconds. And those cars have the right of way, so I'm going to stop. And that's some of the trip hazards that you're going to have. I'm going to go around again. So if you were driving with me, I would take you through this course. And if you do this consistently, you're good. So we want to come up and stop at the stop line. It's called a stop line or stop bar. Hey, this is a day in the life of driving with Myles. You popped in. It's Saturday. I'm going to take you through. We'll drive around a little bit, talk to you. I'm going up, checking traffic. And I go into the nearest lane. Keep that turn short. Okay, so I got that rain again. Turning on my blinker. I'm looking for that gray car. And I have the right of way over them. They're waiting. That material could come out, and I'm going to go up really slow. So I'm looking ahead. I see the pedestrians, crosswalk area. You know, in terms of the wipers, it's a student preference thing. You know, if you want them on, have them on. So I yield. I'm looking for pedestrians. I'm already in the crosswalk. I see the gentleman, and I'm going to keep going through. I'm looking for eyes. I see those two. She stopped and dropped something. I'm going to proceed through. I'm looking at them. If you don't look at pedestrians, you're going to end up running someone over. Let's come out with groceries. I'm going to go ahead and be a courteous driver. Right, see, waved. And it's the small things, man. That's what I want to see you do, is master communication. Don't be scared. And I'll give you support. If you need me to help you, I will help you. If you need me to be quiet, I'll be quiet. If you need me just to say what you're doing wrong or right, I will make the custom driving lesson for you, because everyone's a little bit different. So I'm going to come up, look, yield, and I turn. So this is one course that I take you on. It's about 10 in the morning, so it's not really a lot of people here. It's just enough to give you some sense of hazards, sense of rules on the road. You've got to understand these rules. And if you don't, you're going to end up having an accident, failing driver's ed, smashing your car, and then you're going to be out of luck. I was reading an MLS driver was under the influence of alcohol, and he or she hit 4 cars, so he was suspended without pay, he or she. So I stopped, good, then I proceed. So that's one course I would take you on. So I'm going to get over to the left. You should see the arrows, and you need to know what lane you're in. A lot of beginners are like, I'm just turning, but what lane are you in? So I'm coming up. I'm looking forward. I'm open. I'm going to go ahead and turn into the nearest lane. That's right by the left. Okay. Now I'm going to get over to the right. In here is about 25 to 30 miles an hour. And I'm going to make a right turn. This intersection is dangerous too, because cars can't make that complete left turn to go into the nearest lane. Sorry about the windshield wipers. One blade is really bad. And, you know, you got to replace your blades. A lot of people get lazy on car maintenance. We're all human. We're not judging. So I'm off the gas. And I'm trying to estimate the distance I need to squeeze my brakes and slow down. Hey, good Saturday morning. This is a day in the life of driving with Myles. I don't have drivers today, so I'm taking you through some of the routes, some of the courses, ask questions. I want you to enjoy this. All right, so we're back. So I'm keeping space, and I'm not on the gas real hard. A lot of beginners, adults, young people, old people will just hit the gas. It's not safe, not recommended. So I'm trying to keep my space, taking my time. I'm going to show you another route. This is a really short, tight right turn. If you overturn, we're going to flip the car. So I'm squeezing my brakes. I'm at about 20. Now I'm at about 17, and I'm going really slow. If I look to the right, you see the ditch. I want to put the car into the ditch. I have been in a few times with students who overturn, or it's been in the winter time. So if you're taking your driver's education during the wintertime, you got to be extra careful. It's wintertime here in America. The temperature is about 35, cold, rainy. Trying to be very smooth and deliberate through here. You want to keep your car centered. Use your mirrors to help you stay centered. Warning sign, railroad crossing. If you don't look left and right, you're going to get a minus. So I want to see you slow down, look left, look right, and then proceed. Don't hit that gas real hard. You'll lose control of the car. School zone areas, even though it's Saturday, you got to be mindful. A lot of people walking dogs off leashes. People, working out. Schools where a lot of young people are, young energy. Mom shopping, mom to mom sales. A lot of cars there, a lot of people. Those mothers will run us over, so you got to be mindful of that. So my speed is pretty good. I'm taking my time. Now I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna show you good left turn. This is a protected turn. I'm merging now, and you see the turning arrow. A lot of kids or adults have made the turn because they see the green arrow and they panic and hit the gas. Craft shows too. So I can move forward, which I am, but you see those cars coming across my face going. A lot of beginners don't even see those cars, and then they turn and we almost get hit. So as a teacher, left turns are the most dangerous. So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna turn right by the double yellow. You're gonna see it. That's what I need you to do. Turn by the double yellow. Make your job easier. Make it easier on your instructor. And when you take the time to watch this and subscribe, because I need you to subscribe, because a lot of people who look at this are not subscribed. Subscribe because I'm going to do some really awesome things. Like now, I'm talking in the life of drive. Why should you care? I'm an instructor. I'm high energy. I want to teach you. I have a good sense of humor. I'm human. There are people around the world who are consuming my content. I'm very social. I'm going to be going live at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll stay on about an hour. I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to give you an actual in-class lesson. So now I'm going to get in. And make this another left turn. So we do a series of left turns, right turns. Oh, that's a nice Volkswagen. It might be all electric, that white car. Sorry about the wipers. So we're making another left turn. We do anywhere from 12 to 14 right turns, 12 to 14 left turns. I'm trying to get you in a variety of traffic. We were just at the little strip area, the Walmart area, pedestrians, cars. So now I'm switching it up. And the rule is I have to wait for them to go up and make their turn. Then once they go, I go. I do not follow them. So I get extra on left turns, and you should too. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna go ahead and make my turn right in the correct lane. Now this road, it's 55 miles an hour. I see people doing 60, 70, 80, and as a result, you get a lot of tickets. But you're like, wow, why is this so fast? Where there's a huge wooded area to our right, gonna expect deer. Saturday mornings are fun to drive. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get over to the left. I'm gonna show you. Okay, you got to turn in your blinker. You see me check my mirrors. Now, looked over my shoulder, check my blind spot, and then I'm in. All right. Everything's good. Staying smooth. I was drifting a little bit to the right because I was looking at a school bus that had a Lions decal on there. It's been across the world before. So my speed is good, taking my time. and I'm scanning. There are a lot of deer that could pop up, people backing up. Okay, I'm gonna make a nice turn, and I'm gonna, a lot of beginners wait till the last second, or they stop like right here. Don't stop right here. Your instructor will look at you. Slow down and gradually release the brake and come up. Now it's green, I'm looking. And then I'm gonna turn in the nearest lane. Oh my God, that line is so long. Well, and then we're gonna go into Tim Hortons. I'm off today. You know, coffee's nice. It'll get you alert in the morning. I'm a low tech person, but this driveway is really good. This entranceway, okay? And then if you're learning how to drive, you're gonna go through a drive-through. You're gonna get fast food. That's the one thing that I have to work on, is checking my blind spots. Yeah, Tay, I got it. You gotta look over your shoulders. You gotta check. A lot of let me flip screens. Let me flip screens here. A lot of beginners like grab the wheel, and you're like, ah! Relax your grip. It's just a quick. That's a quick to the side. That's it. Okay, let me go up and get this coffee, and then you know, we can keep the conversation going. All right, I'm gonna move up, and I'm squeezing my, if I go too close, I'll hit the metal thing. I've never had a student hit that, so don't be the first. But you're gonna go, hey honey, go get coffee for the whole family. Oh my God.
Good morning, what can I get for you?
Good morning. I would like an extra large coffee, a double shot of hazelnut, 1 cream, 1 sugar.
Anything else?
That's it.
You come for 40, sure.
So it's always nice, you know, in the holidays. You know, I'm not sponsored by Tim Hortons, but if you're listening, hey. So, you know, you don't want to be too close. It went from $1.99 to $3.49. Man, that's how they get you, bro. But that's okay. It's the holiday season, right?
$3.49.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
I'm good.
$51 and 1.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, so I got my coffee, car smelling good. Now you see this big puddle of water? It could be a break in the road, so you want to go slow. Just want to move real slow through this. It's pretty deep, and you're going to get water on your braking system, so it's going to be hard for you to stop, so you might want to do a little test stop. Okay. Also, places like this, you can get a good spare tire, right? You know, $15, $25. Okay. And there's an old school GT Mustang, right? 302, GT40, cylinder heads. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the B303 cam, if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask your dad. Ask your uncle who loves cars. So that's an old school Mustang. I used to race a lot of those. I had a IROC Z, T5 5-speed, Flowmaster. I had a built motor, but most of the time the Mustangs won. Dang! But a lot of good memories. So those old cars like that, they mean a lot. A lot of people modify those. And that's a good memory because you have those classic Ford Chevy battles, right? So that car has a lot of love and a lot of feelings in it. And it's crazy. So now, after nostalgia, I'm looking left, looking right. And I take students on this route. So now you're going to have a lot of cars. So I want to see you go down to the bottom of the driveway and chill and wait. If it's clear, then we go across. Then we keep our turn short and we go in the nearest lane. And that's a pretty good turn. Okay. Sometimes I ask you, what is the speed limit? The speed limit is 55 because we're on the weekend. When driving, yeah, you got to use your eyes. You have to look around. You're gonna get information. You know, kids play at schools. You know, it's December, it's Christmas, Santa Claus is coming soon. And then what I'm gonna do, because I normally don't, I'll be getting you guys over to the mall. I normally take students over to the mall to have them drive around that outer ring, and you're gonna see crazy. You're gonna see crazy driving. you're going to see crazy driving. People are trying to come and get themselves. They'll blow stop signs. They'll blow yield signs. They'll cut us off. So I want you to see that, to experience it. And, you know, I'm going to follow the rules and regulations. Our gas is okay. We're going to push it a little bit today. But I'm going to show you how drivers treat us. So yeah, you got to really be careful of shopping at the mall because people will cut you off. So I'll be making a right turn. I'm going to first lane and squeeze my brakes and I turn my wheel. You'll see me being right by the curb lane. So I'm maintaining good speed, staying smooth. This car, one of the clients did hit a curb, so the car pulls to the right. So if you see the car going to the right, it's not me. The car is out of alignment. So the steering wheel is slightly turned to the right. It should be straight. And the car pulls to the right. So I'm trying to keep it centered by giving a little steering input to the left. If you just popped in, this is a day in the life of driving with Myles. I'm not driving today. We're talking about driving, showing you what to do, and then I squeeze my brake. Sometimes I often wonder, if I don't tell you to slow down, would you slow down? Most students do, kind of at the last second. Kind of at that last second. You know, Tim Hortons is hit or miss. This stuff is a little bitter. I should take it back. So we got another railroad. Speed limit's 50, we're at about 40. And I'm gonna scan left and right. You have to look when you're on the railroad tracks. And then I look left and right, I lift my foot a little bit. And I'm trying to be very smooth and very deliberate. Normally on the weekends, I'm driving 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. This weekend I'm off. There's a big game, got a client, hopefully trying to get to the NFL, Prairie Review. A&M plays Florida A&M in a bowl game, and the winner will go to Atlanta. So I'm off today, family first. Got the pedestrian to the right. Remember I talked about right hooks? If I made a right turn and I'm not paying attention, I can hit them. So be mindful. I'm squeezing my brakes. And a lot of beginners like panic when they see intersections. Don't panic. Lean on your instructor. See, like them, they just pulled out. Okay, kind of caught us off guard. That's why we almost hit them. But people are selfish and they don't care. And I wanted you to see this and learn about it. So I'm gonna get us over to the right. I'm gonna squeeze my brakes. And I'm gonna turn really smooth. That was a little, kind of a tight turn. So I take you in neighborhoods now. The environment has changed. You gotta look left and right. If you just popped in, we went over to a shopping area, Walmart area. Walmart is a store, one of the largest retailers in the world, but it's a shopping area. It's not a Walmart area, okay? And then I'm gonna be making a left turn, so I have a complete stop. And I'm looking down the road. So I took you in a shopping area with pedestrians. I took you in the neighborhood, making right and left turns. I took you on the main road. So I always try to change the environment. So no blinker. I'm looking for a blinker. I'm coming up slow, squeezing my brakes. And then you see the Federal Express driver. They're trying to make those deliveries very dangerous. I'm gonna stay to the middle left because I don't want to run over a driver. I'm looking for someone who's gonna pop up or pop out. I'm gonna take you through this training course here a moment. We're looking left, looking right. This is a partially controlled intersection. You need to know, you won't know it to the degree like me because I'm an instructor, but you need to know what type of area are you in. We're gonna be making a left turn. Brakes when you turn, you need to stay on the right side. We're driving in North America. I make my turn. Oh man, that skull broke down. Someone had a bad day. So we have a stop sign. This is a partially controlled intersection. This is another area I would take you through. I'm gonna make a left. I would not want to have a car at the end of this because if someone loses the control, they're gonna hit your car. We got a warning sign, no outlet. So it's a dead end. There's our Amazon driver, so I'm being aware. I'm going in slow, taking my time, and I'm looking around the turn. When you're driving, look through your turn. If you just popped in, this is a day in the life of driving with Myles. I'm a state certified driving instructor. So this is another course I would take you through. It trains you to use your eyes, look where you're going. And then we're making a left. So I want to see you look. I want to see you use the blinker. And you know, toward the holidays, very emotional. Maybe some loved ones have passed, other people. You've got to just give yourself a break a second. Using blinker, making a right. And you can see if I cut it short, I'll hit those stones. There's our delivery driver. I don't know what way they're going. Are they stopping? Okay. Yeah, they're stopping. I was suspecting some four-way flashers. Am I critical about driving? I have to be because I teach drivers. I teach teens and adults. I'm going to stop, come up, and I roll forward. And then I keep my turn short. If I turn wide, I'll hit this car. So I think you need to visualize your space where you are. Excuse me. Speed control is smooth. This car does have lane keep assist, but I have it off because I want to see you learn how to really turn that vehicle. And I want you to make a left at the street coming up, so I'll tell you early. Good instructors tell you early what you need to do. And then I'm going to see you squeeze and look straight down the street. Use your eyes. I'm going to show you a couple parallel parks too. All right, we're going to turn on our four ways. We're going to pull up next to this vehicle. This is an outside view. I put it in reverse. I'm rolling straight back. And then I turn my wheels all the way to the right, going in. And then I turn my wheels back all the way to the left. This is an outside view. I'm going to give you an inside view in a moment. That's pretty good. Now, I'm going to go. Now, I'm going to flip it. Okay, I'm going to do an inside view. I roll straight back. And then I cut my wheels all the way to the right. You see me looking over my shoulder. Now, see me turn it back all the way to the left. And I'm looking. Going in really slow. I want a good parallel park. And I'm in. Woo! That was good. A little stressful, but I'm in. You got to know how to parallel park. All right, so I'm looking over my shoulder, turn off the four ways, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Actually, I thought I was going to hit the mailbox, but I didn't. But you have to be that consistent. I walk it like I talk it. I talk about driver's ed because I'm an instructor. I don't talk about golf. I don't talk about dancing. I talk about driver's ed. So now I'm going to get us over to the right, share the road. Good, let me get back. I'm going to show you this. So that was good. So our speed control is nice. I would have you do a couple parallel parks. And I really want you to understand how to drive, what to do, so you can be successful on the roads. Turning on the blinker, I'll need you to make a left. So I want to have a complete stop. At my stop. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to make that left. Okay. So let's talk about this. The first thing is that when we back up, we always look out of our back window. We don't trust our backyard camera, even those cars equipped with one. I took you through the neighborhood. We made a lot of right turns, 4 to 6 right turns, hand over hand in, hand over hand out. We made 4 to 6 left turns. I saw you with good speed control. So if you were driving with me, and this is a day in the life of driving with Myles, I'm a state certified instructor, we would go through neighborhoods, which we did. Then what I did, I got you on main roads. We turn in the nearest lane. Keep your turn. You see me checking mirrors, right? Keep your turn as short as possible. Turn in the nearest lane. If you're making a right, that's the curb lane. If you're making a left, that's the double yellow. Okay? But what if I have multiple lanes? You turn in the nearest lane where the lane is by your car. So you saw me make right turns, left turns consistently 3 to 4 times. Actually, you were here with me when we were doing the lesson. Next, I took you to a shopping center, not a Walmart area. Walmart is a retailer. And you saw pedestrians. You saw cars without blinkers. We ran around the course twice. I had to go about 15 miles an hour. There were pedestrians walking. You saw me yield for pedestrians. The person waved, WAVE. I communicated. Use your eyes, EYES. Use your eyes to look, keep space. We made a lot of nice right turns, turning smooth, not too short. If you turn too short, you're going to go over the curb. Not too wide, you're going to go in the wrong lane. Then we got you on some major roads. The speed limit was 50. We showed you how to accelerate up to speed, how to slow down. Then we went through a drive-through, and I wanted to show you how you check those blind spots. You look over your left shoulder, you look over your right shoulder. You have to check your blind spots. This is your peripheral vision. You have to look around. You can't just look down at the speedometer. You can't just look at the steering wheel. And you notice that was very positive, right? And you've got to support adults and teens who are learning how to drive. Then we went on the expressway. I showed you how to merge on, going into that center left turn lane. We have an arrow, which is a protected left turn. It was blinking, and if it's clear, you proceed. When it's a green arrow, you look and check, you go. We talked about the chevron alignment signs around the clover, COLVER, leaf, LEAF, and how you got to go slow, SLOW, around the clover. Then you start to roll into that throttle and pick up speed. I came out about 55 to 60. Thought it was good. Then we got off at the next exit. And then we had chevron alignment signs on the right, RIGHT, on the right side. Then we slowed down. We went through the drive-through. We kept the car centered, not too close to the speaker, not too far away. Then we made some left turns. We made some more right turns. Then I took you into a subdivision where we're doing right turns, doing left turns, looking, checking traffic, coming to a complete stop. STOP. These small things I'm showing you and teaching you, because I'm a state certified driving instructor, will make a difference. Post-COVID, a lot of people are waiting till they're 18. Hey, I'm 17 and a half. I'm over 20. I'm not going to go to driver's ed. I'm going to go through and get my TIP. And I'm going to show you that process of going through the TIP. I have some clients who are over 18. We'll get them in the vehicle. The training is different from 18, 14 to 17, and then 18, 22, 24, 27, 38, 48, 58. The training is different. But the love, LOV, is still the same. You've got to teach people. You don't scream at them, because no one wants to be screamed at. I don't want to be screamed at. If you make a mistake, which is normal, I'm going to show you how to fix it. I'm not going to scream at you. A lot of instructors scream at other students. Don't scream. Show them kindness and love, because we're all learning how to drive. A lot of instructors want to grab the wheel. That takes away your male energy, your female energy. That makes you feel like a piece of crap. Don't want that to happen to you, right? CRAP. No one wants to feel like a piece of crap. No one wants to be screamed at. Good instructors are patient. They're kind. They have a sense of humor. This is why I'm showing you a day in the life of driving with Myles so you get a better connection. And you have to subscribe. You will become a channel member. When you become a channel member, I'm going to give you more behind the scenes. I'm going to give you a steering wheel tutorial. I'm going to show you how to do routine maintenance. I'm going to show you how to pass your knowledge test. We're going to do some other incredible things, so you need to be subscribed, you need to become a channel member. So we went through the neighborhood. I parallel parked. I showed you. I did an outside view. I was a little far away. Then there's that Amazon person again. Let's look at this turn real quick. See them? You got to watch for those delivery trucks. They're coming through the area, okay? Maybe bringing my DSLR camera, right? So I showed you how you really need to have good vision. And if you're scared and grabbing the wheel, you won't do well. If your instructor, your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, girlfriend are screaming at you, you're going to shut down because they're screaming at you. And you're saying to yourself, why are you screaming at me? I don't know how to drive. One of my students said, my dad thinks I know how to drive. And I thought to myself, you're right. You don't know how to drive. And your dad needs to calm down. Mother, calm down. Auntie, calm down. Uncle, calm down. I am your instructor. I am your support system. I will help you. I will guide you. I'm a good listener too. I'm not going to judge you on what you tell me. Hey, I'm going through some stuff at home. I'm going to be moving out soon. Good. Driving will change your life. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. There are people who are 14 to 16, 16 to 18, 18 to 20, 22 to 24, 24 to 26. There are different groups of people. And when you subscribe, you're going to see, wow, this guy's really serious. He's going to teach me. And I have some bonuses for you. I'm going to be going live at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I posted it on my community page. We're going to go through an actual driving lesson, a day in the life of virtual classroom. So you can come in, you can watch, you can ask questions because I'm trying to build a community. If you are not subscribed, you need to subscribe. I want you to become a channel member. And also, I have a podcast. Okay, thank you, Caden. I have a podcast. It's called Driving with Myles, Myles, and it's on Spotify. I have about 8 to 10 podcasts already. You need to follow. You need to be listening. So this is a day in the life of Driving with Myles. We went through the neighborhoods. We made right turns, 4 right turns, 4 left turns. We went through a shopping mall where a Walmart was, which is one of the largest retailers in the world. We yielded for pedestrians. We merged on the expressway. I showed you how to build up, B-U-I-L-D-U-P. I showed you how to build up your speed. We looked over our shoulder, blind spot check. We went through neighborhoods where people don't stop at stop signs. Neighborhoods are the most dangerous place. I gave you support. We went through a drive-through. We really need some gas because we're low on gas. I went through a drive-through to show you how you have your car positioned. The coffee is not that good. Anyway, you learn. But I want this to be educational for you. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm a school teacher, science, social studies, and I'll be going live at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's 10:22 Eastern Standard Time right now. I would love you to come in. You can ask questions. We can interact. And I may even put a link in there so you can come on the show. I want to say thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Also, Spotify, Driving with Myles. I'll see you guys at 12 Eastern Standard Time. Bye.